JoJo's Bizarre Adventures! Bro! 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 Do you even pose, bro? Poses give you power, my nigga. Yo, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Season 4, Diamond is Unbreakable. Yo. This show is, this and Boku no Hero Academia are the only two anime I actually give a damn about this season. Everything else can go straight to hell. This shit is the shit. Yo, I have seen all the other seasons of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have not started reading the manga. I want to eventually, but I don't really like. I know the art style is old because this is an old manga, so I imagine that I'm gonna have some trouble reading it a little bit, and I don't want to rush into it expecting things that are gonna be different. It's sort of like if you saw Hunter x Hunter, the 2011 edition, and then you went to read the Hunter x Hunter manga, you'd be really weirded out because the art style is so... I mean, that's Togashi, and that's an extreme case, but, I don't want to have to deal with that with JoJo's. But anyway, this first episode is awesome. So we come to a small town in Japan, Morijo, or however you pronounce it. I'm sorry, I do not speak Japanese, so you're going to have to bear with me. And we see a woman making breakfast, and then a severed hand, because it's JoJo's, and we have to have really fucked up shit in the beginning. I really didn't like that one part where they cut off the radio, the part where it starts to go staticky. It hurt my ears really bad, mostly because I was having on headphones at the time. But besides that, that's okay. The intro's okay, except for blatant censorship. I don't want to have to talk about it too much, but we all know since Stardust Crusaders there has been censorship in JoJo's, and it's gotten to be much, and I don't want to have to deal with it, so let's just move on and go on to the good shit. Shotaro Kujo is now in this town, and he meets someone called Koichi. Yo, I just met these characters, so it's gonna take me some time to learn their names. And he is a student and a classmate, but he didn't know it yet, of our main protagonist, Hijikata Josuke. JoJo Teyonde Kure. Yo. This dude is so hilarious. He is the illegitimate child of Joseph Joestar. I can't believe it. Yo. He is technically, as Jotaro said, his uncle, making Jotaro his nephew, and he's like a freshman in high school, which would make him, I think, around 14, 15 years old. I'm not sure how Japan's high school system works. I think it's 3 years for high school, which was probably around 15 years old. And he was born when Joseph was in his 60s. Why is this nigga Joseph still smashing this late in the game? Like, I understand y'all JoJo niggas eat y'all Wheaties, so y'all got a lot of energy, but damn, boy, you died. Boy. That's much. That's some muchness. You had the world to save and you was still smashing. My God. Now, let's talk about his stand. His stand, I have no idea what it actually does, but from the way it looks like a mixture of Jotaro's stand being physically powerful and extremely fast, but it has this weird ability. When he punched one of the thugs at his school who was picking on him, insulted his hair. Yo, do not insult this nigga's hair. He has the pompadour of destiny. Name one nigga you know who isn't awesome who has the pompadour. Joe from Toriko, awesome. Kurabara from Yu Yu Hakusho, awesome. Every nigga who has a pompadour is awesome. The pompadour is all powerful, nigga. Ugh! But anyway, when he punches him, after he punches him, he goes over to a turtle that he smashed, and the turtle's healed. And as you see this thug on the floor, his face is not only healing, but it's being modified. Like, it didn't look the same way after he punched him as before it did. So it's some sort of weird healing ability that's also a mixture of, like, modification. And then it got even weirder because it not only healed him, but the blood from the wound went back into his face. Like, that's beyond weird. That's almost, like, temporal. Like, what? Yo, I hope they explain his power soon, because that is just ungodly overpowered. And it goes even furthermore into two other points in the show, in this episode, where he thinks that Jotaro has insulted his hair, punches so hard that even Jotaro had to stop time for a moment to escape it. He said he wouldn't have died, but he would have been severely injured. The dude who was powerful enough to take on Dio. Now, granted, he said he hasn't used his time-stopping ability in over 10 years, but still, though. You're telling me that you could have seriously injured the guy who has an ungodly hack like time-stopping? Really? When he fights him, he hits his hat, and his hat is like warping. It looked like putty for a moment. It looked like the hat was being warped. And again, later on in the show, where there's a guy being possessed by an enemy stand user. We'll get into that. I'll get into that. He punches through him and the hostage. Fucking Sasuke punches, grabs the knife with his stand, pulls the knife and puts it inside this dude's body, and then heals the woman. Not only heals her, but repaired the hole that was in her clothes. Like, what ability does this man have? Now, we're at the point after the knife wielder is knocked out, a stand comes out of this guy's body. It reminded me of Kakuin's, how Kakuin was introduced. The stand belongs to this serial killer, apparently one of the worst criminals in Japan's history, a guy nicknamed Angelo, who was so bad he was convicted of robbery and rape at 12 years old? Kind of sick fuck. I mean, I feel like he's not the villain. He's not the main villain of this arc, so the fuck? He's the first grunt, and he's this much fucked up? Like, he's so fucked, he looks like he's about to kill and rape Josuke's mom. The hell? That's really fucked up for a beginning grunt. That's really fucked up. And I want to know, one, who is going to be the villain of this arc? Will it match up in hype, or at least in danger level, to someone as Dio or Car's level? And ultimately, how powerful is Josuke going to be? Because he did not know of stands until Jotaro tells him about it during the fight. But even more so, it feels like he has some level of control, some serious level of control when it comes to his stand. And that being said, he hasn't really fought anyone with stands. He hasn't really used it that much. So what kind of potential does Josuke have? I really want to find out. Like, rate, subscribe. I do not think I will be doing videos based on every episode. I might do one when the season is over, but I don't know. I'm hoping this is going to be a really, really, really good arc for JoJo's. It's been getting progressively better for me. I miss Jonathan, though. Yo, I miss the speech. Let's go. Kisazo! Kasigino Bizzle! Yo, that shit is my favorite shit in J-Stars, yo. I will do that shit just for the fun of it, yo. That shit's crazy, nigga. Like, rate, subscribe. I'll see y'all for the next JoJo!